Storm clouds are coming in. There's a weather advisory because we're supposed to get a lot of snow tonight. What's going on, you guys? What you're looking at right now is the Deadwood Mine operation. This is the mill which we'll have a look at last. But tucked away behind these trees is two insane buildings. This is a super desolate mine operation that almost nobody knows about. I've actually been to Deadwood Mine before. It was with Steven and Andrea, and they filmed a video. I actually didn't really like how my video turned out, so I scrapped it because I was super burnt out that day and I just wasn't feeling it. But now we're feeling it. It's a whole year later, and I'm just by myself, unfortunately. But that's just the way it is when you travel a lot. So we're gonna go explore this place and see what we could find. This is one of my favorite buildings of all the places I've been. Look at the size of it. It's a 3-story whole bunkhouse. And then there's another one right behind it. The Deadwood Mine began as a small placer prospect in the 1860s, hidden deep in the mountains of central Idaho. In the early 1900s, it was developed into a larger operation, producing lead, zinc, silver, and gold. By 1924, the Bunker Hill Sullivan Company had taken control and launched major development. They drove tunnels deep in the mountains and built a hydro-powered flotation mill to process ore. At its peak, the mine handled tens of thousands of tons of material, much of it rich in precious metals. After a slowdown during the Great Depression, the mine saw renewed life in the 1940s. Callahan Zinc-Lead Company reopened operations during World War II, but by the late 1940s, the mine was closed for good. Over its lifetime, Deadwood produced more than 125 tons of ore, including large quantities of gold and silver. Today, its weathered remains lie tucked in the forest near Deadwood Reservoir, a quiet reminder of Idaho's golden past. This place is huge, and it's because it was a whole humongous mine operation. It's a mine that's pretty much forgotten, the Deadwood Mine. Nobody comes out here because it's too far out in the middle of nowhere. There's stairs now, there's no way down. They probably had some stairs going down like that, but they also have stairs just like that in these really mountainous communities, because when it snows, you're not gonna get out that way. You know, this is 10, 12 feet deep snow in this area, so that's the only way out. This was a seasonal operation, with that being said. We're gonna go in. Oh, it's super dark. Let me get my flashlight on. This was the boiler room. I think this was a shower. So a shower in the basement. Oh, this is really freaky being all alone like this. The old pantry. No food anymore. And if you look around, there's the table. Alright, this is just the basement. We're gonna keep going up now. Little crawl space in there. I'm not going in that. We're gonna go up these stairs, which, if I remember right, they're super sketchy, about to fall through type. Yeah, look at that, you guys. There's no freaking way. This was the safe where they kept all the valuables. That's how you lock it. Let's get past this. Really neat architecture on this safe. That's the old door for it, and it looks like they just blew it open. You know, someone cut the whole thing up. I wonder if it was locked when they abandoned the spot, and someone was like, I wonder if there's anything in this safe, and they broke in. Ginormous hole in the wall. So we looked at the safe downstairs. Let's see the second level. which is insane. And then there's even a third level up above the wood floors. This was the bunkhouse, you guys. This is where the miners lived. We'll go up in a minute. Kitchen. All right, and then you walk out and you have this amazing view. The balcony all around us. That's insane. Odd outcropping. I don't know what this extension is about, but it's just like an outcropping, small room. Going down some stairs. The whole wall is bulging out. That's at the bottom of the stairs, but that's it. Weird, right? The third level. Another living quarters. Let's see. Bedroom. Bedroom number 2. Check that bathtub out. And the medicine cabinet. Whoa. It keeps going. Oh, this whole section is warped though. It's veering off to the left. Super blue. I love that turquoise color. I don't trust the flooring. It's gonna fall through sometime. So I'm gonna skip that section. But you look, kitchen sink right there, and then all the kitchen cabinets. Entering into this massive bedroom. Oh, it's amazing in here. Okay, last room, you guys. It's like a storage room. This is the back of the bunkhouse. That giant cement room on the side of the bunkhouse, that's the safe. It's freaky out here though. I'm freaked out. We're gonna go check out that other one now. That's actually insane. The damage the snow's done to this place. It's unreal. Half of it's fallen down, half of it's not. It's gonna be a super dangerous one to enter. We'll do it anyway. That's a neat oven. I'm gonna need my flashlight. Whoa. Guess we gotta do it. I'm gonna try these ones first. What the heck? It is all gone. And you look over, this side's all gone too. Can't even get into the first floor. Okay, guess we gotta take these ones. Whoa. Had a patio. And this is looking out. That's it. And no, we gotta take them though. We gotta see where they go. So they had 3 levels. I believe this bunkhouse was a very similar design to the other. The stairs of death. If you follow them, look where it brings you. Can't even. I'm telling you, this place is so eerie. I don't know why. It's like the vibe of it. It's super dark and dingy, just dangerous, and nobody for miles, you know? We're all alone out here. This is ominous. It's boarded up. That was a room. Entry to get into it. Oh, no way. Another level. So this was a 4-story building. Holy cow. That is dark. Under the stairs we just took. We're pretty much in the basement. So mostly storage. There's a toilet here with a sink. Oh, no freaking way. Another level. This was a 5-story bunkhouse. Old couch. Oh, I can't even. Oh, how do we get down there? What the fuck was that? I wanted to go in that basement, but the scratching that was down there freaked me out. I don't know what that was, but I'm not gonna go in that basement. As you could see, we crossed a creek, leaving the bunkhouse, and up this trail is the waterfall. And after the waterfall, we'll see the mining ruins. I couldn't locate any mining adits last time I visited this spot, but this time, we'll keep our eyes open. Maybe we'll see something. There's the waterfall, but there's also an old building. We made it! Check it out! That's actually crazy. The mist coming off the waterfall is pretty insane, but now we're gonna see this building right below it. I think this might have been an old workshop. Now the mine adits that are collapsed in, they're by that giant boulder, so it would make sense to have it adjacent to the mines. Holy cow. It's either walk on all this nails or crawl back through all that shrubbery. I'm gonna take this. A wooden platform, maybe a water tower. Kind of interesting. All tipped over now. The water container would have sat right on top, right there. Veering to the right, remnants of another old building. When we look over this hillside, we should see the mill. That's the old mill way down below. We'll check it out in a minute. Everything I'm walking on is waste rock. It was a massive mine operation. To give point of reference, that bunkhouse, the one that's destroyed, then the one that's still standing. We're gonna get back down. Another building, all broken up. Part of a bed spring. Few more bed springs. This was a small bunkhouse. They had one small bunkhouse that probably housed 4 or 5 people. Then this massive knocked over one, which that's not even the bottom level. So you got top story up there as well. The ore bin all knocked over and going down the mill, all the different levels. I'm gonna see if there's any equipment left. Not even that much left behind. They pretty much scrapped the mill. I drove 3.5 hours just to film this one video. So if you enjoyed it, consider YouTube memberships and Patreon. These videos do get costly, but they do pay off. Heading down the mountain, there's an old mobile home. It's all burnt up now. All of that is waste rock. We're away from the mine now, and the waste rock still continues. That's how extreme of a mine this was. And my camera too, look how soaking wet it is.